Guys, what's up? What's up? Happy Homebrew Wednesday late. This is a Thursday. First of all, cheers. Couple things going on this week. I'm trying to make this introduction short because I got a couple clips to throw in here. First off, what I'm gonna get into real fast is I met up with a guy a few of you might know out there, a certain guy who just moved down to Georgia from Illinois for a new job, Mr. Nate Pico from Under the Table Brewing. We had kind of chatted back and forth, finally made it happen this afternoon. I jumped down, so I work at the airport in Atlanta, and he's down in Peachtree City, so it's just south of airport, a little ways, but not too bad. So I jumped down there during my lunch break today, dropped off a couple beers, and didn't even expect it, but he had some beers for me too. So he handed off a 4-pack to me, 3 of which were homebrews. And then a Sunday morning stout from Weyerbacher he had laying around, and I very happily obliged in taking that one as well. I've already taken that one down tonight. But let's show you what he gave over to me. So first off, we've got and in Under the Table Brewing fashion, the Super ESB. So crazy pumped about that one. We've got the Drop Dead Nate. So this is the Imperial version of the DKN. I've never even had a DKN. I've not brewed a DKN. So what an introduction this is going to be to go straight to the Drop Dead version. Last but not least, we've got a little, you guys know what that means. Little supercharger. So this isn't the one that was done on the International Brew Day. This was the next iteration. So I've got a supercharger in my hands. Again, I didn't brew it on the International Brew Day. Haven't tasted it so far. So I am unbelievably stoked to get into those two. Nate, cheers, man. It was awesome to meet you this afternoon. I think he got a quick clip of us in the kitchen this afternoon, kind of going through the beers that were swapped out. So so maybe he'll put that up, who knows. But anyway, cheers, Nate. Awesome to meet you. The other thing got going on last night, actually, so I'm going to jump over to the clip here in a second, but it won't look much different except for the hat and the crazy hair, is I took a sample from my little 6-gallon previously filled red wine barrel, and trying out a taste of the sour that's in there. After I checked it, it has been in there for 4 months. So really pleased where it's going. I'm going to cut over to that right now.
All right, so here is the closet that formerly held all the beer that is now out in the shed in the new kind of quote-unquote cellar. I've still got a few things in here. This is a box of bottle submissions from our Atlanta Beer Geek Fantasy Football League. Still got 3 cases of mead. I've got some random stuff going on up here. I think it's an old sour. I've got a couple meads, I think, and a couple ciders. I have to go back and review. Anyway, this is my wee little barrel. Wow, it's not even focusing now. My lighting is awesome. Gracious. There we go. So yeah, it's a little 6-gallon Hungarian oak barrel. I've got a dark sour in it right now. I forgot to check the age before I turn this video on, but I'm going to see if I can get a sample from that Vinny now. It's been a while.
Right.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see if we can get a sample on this thing. Woo! The hair is awesome. Let's see if we can get a sample on this thing. And hope I don't make a huge mess. Last time I did this, I didn't really get much of a stream. It was kind of just a trickle, so We'll see. Remember last time I knocked it in pretty well. See, it's doing the exact same thing it did last time. I wonder if I didn't put it too... I wonder if I put it too high up on the barrel itself to where there's not enough pressure to... Well, I'll just collect it after, as it's running on this overflow. Wow, that sucks. So, my Vinny nail kind of sucks. Could be worse things. I'm still able to collect it, it's just not the nice little stream you see in some of the videos. Ooh, it smells tart. Holy cow. But regardless, even though it's not super pretty, I think definitely got the job done. Got me a sample without introducing oxygen to the situation. So I'm going to make sure this thing is nice and tapped back in. Let's see if we can get a taste on this thing. A little bit of a mess, not too bad though. Alright, let's see. Wow. Smells like a really nice oud brune. So there's the color on it. It's pretty clear. Gosh, you can't see much in the camera. You've definitely got some acidity on the nose, but a little bit of malt sweetness. Interesting. Let's see how it tastes. Oh, that's a really nice start. It's not nearly as sour tasting as it smells, but it's definitely attenuated out pretty well. It's not sweet. Oh, that's going to come along nicely. I think it's only about 3 or 4 months in the barrel. So really, I mean, it's not even halfway there, most likely. I'm actually pretty pumped about where this is going. It's got a little bit of sourness to it, a little bit of tartness. No off flavors, no acetic acid or anything. Nothing that would lend itself towards too much oxygen getting in. No nail polish or anything like that. No oxidation either. I'm liking it. I'm really liking it. This is gonna be awesome. Cheers, y'all. Kind of a fail in the Vinny nail though. It's kind of disappointing, but hey, I can roll with it. So a couple more notes real fast. I just realized some of what I'm tasting too. Wow. So this was the second beer that went into this little barrel that previously had red wine in it. Before that, it was a that barrel-aged double. And I'm definitely getting just a slight wine character, but I'm almost getting a little vanilla from that Hungarian oak. Which is cool off the little bit of sourness that's in there. And maltiness. Even more excited about this thing. Cheers. So guys, pretty cool. Excited about where that thing's going. Real quick, a couple other things. I got one of these babies. Actually, I got two. And if you've seen my video and comments about Tony Yates is the video he put about cleaning your beer lines with the pump and everything like that, and the stainless steel connector to the ball lock valve. He also put up a second video, and I believe it was Wally that advised Tony to turned him onto these things. This is actually a ball lock connector. So you can actually connect two ball lock lines from the quick disconnects together, and you can actually really even further simplify what I've been doing and what Tony did at first. He's now changed over to this method. I'll shoot a quick video when I do that next time. But super stoked about this. This was like $6 at brewhardware.com. And so I grabbed two of them, one in case I were to lose this first one, or if I were somewhere in the future to expand my tap lines and how to clean them. So I'll shoot a video of that eventually next time I need to clean my lines. Last but not least, I'm going to cut over to a quick video to show you what's in my kegerator.
Cool to see a commercial keg in there.
Little old Mecklenburg Copper alt beer. My new commercial to homebrew connections.
Not the coolest beer in the world, but it's pretty tasty. Cheers, y'all.
All right, so that in the kegerator is actually from Old Mecklenburg, which probably most of you haven't heard of, except for maybe Brad, Mr. Puka NC, because he's up in North Carolina. They're a brewery out of Charlotte or just outside the Charlotte area. So story is that the guys at the growler shop slash bar slash bottle shop that I work at had gotten a keg of the Old Mecklenburg Copper Ale, which is an alt beer from the Charlotte area for the anniversary party and Tiny's birthday that we celebrated. And somebody wasn't very craft beer, I don't know what you call it. They snitched. So they snitched on us. I say us. And saying, hey, these guys have this keg. They're not supposed to have this keg. It's not supposed to be distributed down there. So so they got rid of the keg. So what I did is I dug back through my box of equipment a long time ago when I first bought my kegerator, probably, I don't know, 3-4 years ago. Dude gave me a bunch of bits and bobs and this and that. And I went through them, and sure enough, I had a Sankey connection, so a commercial tap. But it was set up for a commercial connection. So what I did, I went out to kegconnection.com and just bought the little swivel adapters. I bought some O-rings and a couple beer nuts for the coupler. But man, it was super easy. Just put on those little adapters for the quick disconnects, and was able just to screw on my beer line and my gas line, and voila, about $20 including shipping later. Had commercial beer flowing at the house. So anyway, last thing I'm going to do tonight, once I finish up this beer, I'm going to taste the Goose. I've been trying to carbonate that thing really, really highly carbonated, which is what a Goose is supposed to be. It's supposed to be effervescent. It's supposed to be really highly carbonated. And so I'm going to go test that out here in a little bit. Probably won't shoot any video. But guys, that's what I'm up to. Late Homebrew Wednesday. Cheers from Not On Sundays Brewing. Josh, I'm glad you got your package. Ryan, glad everything's intact. And Barry, glad everything made it okay as well. Hope you guys enjoy. And maybe we'll see a couple reviews. But hey, that's not what it's about. It's about sharing some good beers. You guys enjoy. And we'll see you around. Guys, y'all have a great rest of your week. It's almost Friday. It's very close to Friday. We're almost there, guys. Stick in there. Cheers. Like Athletics fan Jeremy does. Cheers. Guys, check out Athletics fan Jeremy, because Braves aren't helping us out any. 0-9. We're 0-9, and we have a guy who apparently, allegedly, assaulted a woman. So we're awesome. This is great. Fantastic. Go Braves. Check out Athletics fan Jeremy. Y'all have a great rest of the night, guys. Cheers.